Hey, what's up? Today we're gonna be doing another You're Stupid video, and I got a lot to cover today, so let's just get into it. This is You're Stupid number 52, let's do it! Right now! Hey, what's up? First, we're gonna start with this one. Man who donated his mother's body to an Arizona Center for Alzheimer's research discovers it was sold on to the US military for $6,000. Strapped to a chair and blown up in a blast test. Well, that's not cool. I'm sure that's not how Grandma wanted to be honored. Did this really happen? I'm worried. I'm worried that this actually happened. Someone just tell me in the comments that it's fake and I'll be happy. And then I'll move on with all the other stuff. We come to Trenton High School. This high school had a misspelling on their new sign, so their football opponents that week took advantage. We come to Trenton to bring you the L you're missing. You don't even have to have the football match now. Even if you lose the match, they still win. Emotionally and psychologically, they're already winning. There's not really much you can do about that. Who wrote that sign? That person needs to answer to them, okay? They need to go out there with a microphone and be like, I messed up the sign. I'm sorry I gave them that wicked burn. It was a really late night. I rushed it. I was on a time crunch. I'm sorry we got burned so harshly. We forfeit the match. Oh shit, you messed up. That is the look of a person who knows they messed up. They got out of their car and they were like, what in the shit happened? Was there someone attached to that? I bet you a gas attendant came out and was like, yeah, I'll fill her up for you, and then he just drove off. There's probably a guy for like a mile just holding on to the side like, why would you do this, sir? He looks shocked. That is the appropriate reaction to realizing you did something really stupid. Shock and awe. You are shocked in your own stupidity. I like to imagine that this guy was one of those people who thought he was smarter than the rest of the world, and he would always talk down to people and always act like he was the smartest person in the room. And then he went and did this, and it took him down a few pegs, and it made him a better person. That's what I'm hoping for. Really, though, it's worse when it's a police officer that does it. It just feels much worse because I want our police officers to be smart. I don't know about you, but I want to be protected by smart people. I'm just gonna do a shout out to my friends who are cops, and you are some of the good ones. You're smart. I'm not talking about you, okay? Unless this is your car, then I'm disappointed in you, friends who I will not name, but you know who you are. They don't work in this district, so it's not their car. I always like to tread lightly when I talk about police officers because some of my best friends are police officers and they're good people. So I'm not on this bandwagon of just automatically hating all police officers. I'm sorry, that's not me. Gynecology Restaurant? Wow, that sounds like a disgusting restaurant, depending on what kind of person you are. For me, disgusting. Someone else might see a gynecology restaurant and be like, oh, wow, finally a restaurant that has my tastes. Maybe it's a restaurant where you go there and as a woman, you can have an exam and eat your food. Like you get a doctor to go underneath the table while you're eating. That won't be uncomfortable, right? Being poked and prodded while you eat your steak dinner. Oh God, this is a horrible idea for a restaurant. Whose idea was this? Target. Okay, well, you know, it's the name of the store. It wasn't a challenge. I sincerely hope everybody was okay here. But yeah, you shouldn't challenge yourself to hit every single target all the time. We do not sell tuna milkshakes, so please don't ask. What? I've got nothing against tuna. I like tuna. In a baked potato or a sandwich, it's great and it's got lots of omega-3, which is good for you. But tuna in a milkshake is just wrong. Why don't you have an Oreo milkshake or a Strawberry Millions or a Dime Bar or Mars Bar or any of the 70 plus flavors on the menu? But please, please stop asking for tuna milkshakes. Thanks, Steve. It's a common occurrence. If you want to get a tuna milkshake, you got to go to the gynecologist restaurant. That's where you get them. Or maybe go to this seafood bar because they obviously don't give a shit. They'll put anything in anything. That's not seafood, that's a pig. I'm sorry, but if you throw a pig in a river, it doesn't make it a fish. It's not seafood. Who made this neon sign? You must have got a discount on it, right? Maybe it's just like supposed to be so confusing that it plays so many mind games on you. Like I'd want to go in and inquire. My curious mind would get the better of me and I'd go inside and be like, why do you have seafood on a pig? I'm curious. And they'd be like, well, we have pork rinds stuffed with crab meat or something. I don't know. And then maybe I would discover a new delicacy that I love. Free rectal photography with every eye test. Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, I would like the eye exam, but I will pass on the pictures of my butthole. alright? Although it is hard to get a good picture of your own butthole. Maybe this is an actual offer they're doing. You probably get some really good pictures with those eye cameras. Just some pervy, like, eye doctor. Well, I was just trying to see if there was any market for it, okay? I left the sign up for 2 days. It's not that big a deal. Friggin' fired me, took my practice away. All I was trying to do was help people get better pictures of their buttholes. Oh, snap, that's not good. Has anyone actually gone for the challenge and just climbed the tree? Or tried to ride their bike straight up the tree? I'm sorry, but if you're gonna put a path there, you should probably make it go around the tree, not through the tree. But maybe there was like a zoning issue. This is the worst bike path ever. You can see everyone just has to go around to the right. You could have at least paved it a little wider, probably, right? Maybe you can cut a little archway in the tree when it gets big enough. I actually support not cutting this tree down because it is an old-ass tree and it deserves to live. You can go around it. Screw it. Oh, here's another path one. What the hell happened here? I feel like this person was doing a great job and then all of a sudden something jumped out of the woods and started chasing them. They were like, oh wow, I'm having a great first day off. Fuck, dog! Shit! Fuck it! I'm not going back! There's too many goddamn squirrels in that forest and they keep jumping on my head! I think they meant the date. Installed on the ceiling. Look, they were just trying their best, okay? They were probably having a long day and they were very tired. At least it was installed. I bet you they just didn't put a date on this and some person who was in this hotel room wrote the ceiling on it just as a joke. I'm guessing it's a hotel room. It is very irresponsible to not put the date on a fire alarm because they do go bad. And you know one thing I don't get? Why are there so many videos of people who don't change the batteries in their fire alarm? There are people I see with high quality videos and like every 2 minutes you hear like deet, deet, deet. I'm like, what the hell? Just put some batteries in there. You're doing so much for high quality videos and you can't change the batteries in your fire alarm. It helps that I have a dog that's deathly afraid of fire alarm sounds. My Chihuahua just like, it hears that beep in a video. That's why it also pisses me off is because even in a video when my dog hears that beep, he's like, where the hell is it coming from? Fucks with him, man. He thinks it's in his brain. Just change the batteries in your fire alarm. If you're here watching my video right now and you're tolerating a beep every few minutes, just go change the batteries. And if you don't have batteries, then go get some batteries. I'll wait. I'll be here when you get back. I'm probably going to lose all my viewers now. Everyone's just going to stop watching the video right here because they're like, well, he told me to leave. Damn it, this is working against me. I'm just trying to make the world a safer, less annoying place. Please don't just go take the batteries out of your fire alarm because you still need your fire alarm. It's better for it to be beeping than not have batteries in it, okay? I'm just saying, Hashtag stop the beeping. Passengers traveling first class on British Airways Boeing 747s are worried about a redesign, which means some lavatories have windows. A woman traveling to New York complained there were no blinds. She was told by a stewardess, Madame, if some pervert is clinging to the side of the aircraft at 35,000 feet, they deserve to see everything. Yeah, because they're gonna be a corpse, or they're gonna be dead very soon. So you know what? Just give them a show. Let them see you pee. Although, you know what? Privacy is important, and maybe some people don't want the birds coming up and clinging to the windows and being like, oh, hello, you taking a pee? Is that a number 1 or number 2? All right, later. World's worst superhero, Toilet Man. Why? Why would that be a bad superhero? I'm already imagining great things about Toilet Man. He could like throw porcelain toilet seats like boomerangs, like a batarang, but it's like a toilet boomerang and it just hits them in the neck and, you know, they're like weighted or they could be explosive. You like wrap it around an enemy's neck and then it makes their head explode? Damn, this could be a cool superhero. He like farts to propel himself in the air. Or maybe it's like toxic gas. I don't know. He's got like plungers that he uses on his hands to climb walls like Spider-Man. Look, this could be a great superhero, okay? Don't dismiss it so fast. Oops, shake my head. Man's over here making chicken Pompei. How the hell do you even do that to a chicken? How long did you cook it for like 3 weeks? You charred it to the bone. I feel like this person was practicing getting rid of a dead body. They're like, damn, the bones are still there. Shit. All right, I'm gonna have to find out a different way. Did you still eat it after? Because that's a waste of food. You scrape up those ashes and you make it into like some sort of watery milkshake. There's probably some protein left in there. No, there's nothing left alive in there. I'm surprised the bones are still there. I have never overcooked something to ash. That is pretty crazy. Honestly, you're lucky your house didn't burn down, because that must have been cooking for a very long time. I want to know what the story is. Like, what distracted you from this full chicken you were trying to cook? Like, a really good episode of South Park came on, and you were like, shit. And then you finished that episode, and you were like, marathon, oh shit. And you just sat there and watched a South Park marathon for 17 hours, and then you were like, oh right, I forgot to eat. Here's a house that fell over. Got the spider. I like to imagine that that's really what happened. That this person just started running around their house with a sledgehammer until the house fell apart. And I bet you didn't even get the spider. This should be a movie where someone's trying to kill a spider in their house, like Mousetrap. Wasn't that a movie? Is that what it was called? Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I want to see one with a spider. It's hilarious how some people, their kryptonite is just a spider. Like, you could get into a fight with a big butch man, and if you know that that man is afraid of spiders, you could literally just like pull out a jar of spiders and throw it at him, and they'd be like, ah, fuck, he wins! That's gonna be my strategy if I ever get into a fight. Just always have a jar of spiders in my pocket just in case, and if they're not afraid of spiders, then I'm screwed. But I'll probably just kick him in the nuts and run away. And if it's not a man, then I'm screwed. Then I'll probably just punch him in the boob and run away. And if they don't have boobs, I'm screwed. Give 600 to a poor person and it's gone in a week. Give 600 to a rich person and it's multiplied 10 times in a few years or less. Here, let me fix that for you. Give 600 to someone with no money and they have no choice but to use it to survive. Give 600 to someone whose needs are already fully met and they can sit on it all they want. For fuck's sakes, are we really this dense? Yes, we are. There is a pandemic of stupidity in the world right now. Do you not see it? The state of the mind is in a steep decline. Stupidity is running rampant like a virus over the world. Too many people getting dumb. I might be part of the problem. I don't even know. I might be so stupid I don't even realize that I'm part of the problem. What is a common thing in your country but rare in udders? Rare in udders. What is a common thing in your country but rare in cows' udders? Everything? Okay, let me try this again. We're not talking cows here. What is What is a common thing in your country but rare in others? Freedom! That's a flag of Liberia. I love when people try to be patriotic and then they just mess up their own flag. It's hilarious. It's great. It's just like a slap in their own face. Hey, it's fine to be patriotic. I don't care. Just get your flag right. Now, I just want to start this next story by saying I am not referring to the man who died as being stupid. That man is a hero. I don't want there to be any confusion with that. Don't jump the gun on this one and wait, the stupid people will appear. UK man dies after saving young daughters from being swept out to sea. So this man saved his 2 daughters, but sacrificed his own life. So he's a hero. And then underneath, people are just commenting horrible things. Toxic masculinity saves life and kills again. Hope she worth it. Chances slim. The fuck is wrong with people? It's a no-win situation. He either sits back and lets his daughters die, and then his wife divorces him, he loses all his stuff and kills himself, or he saves the girls and dies on the beach. He loses no matter how he plays, and women win, not having to do anything and being morons the whole time. What the hell is wrong with the... I don't understand this misogynistic hate. This ultimate hate for women. This man is a hero. Anyone who loves their children would have done the same thing. I have 2 daughters and I would have thrown my life on the line for them too. Anyone with a decent brain who loves their children they wouldn't think about it. They would just do it. So it's disgusting for people to try to break this down for some sort of masculine agenda. It's so fucking dumb. This man is a hero and nothing else. Sorry, I just wanted to rant a little bit. I didn't mean to get so real on you there, but that one really pissed me off. Being a man who has 2 young daughters, this man is a hero, and he should be honored in that way. Okay, let's get back to a more lighthearted one. This person ran out of the doctor's office. Patient stated she has animals at home to take care of and don't have all fucking day to wait for stitches. Patient left without being seen by physician. And then her arm fell off. And then she fed it to her animals, so it was just like the circle of life. It was great. Do not throw up in the sink. If you have to, throw up in the toilet. Thank you. This obvious statement brought to you by pissed off employee who has to keep cleaning your puke out of the sink. I actually made a mistake like this one time. I was at a party. This was when I was really young, and I was at a party. I drank way too much, and I threw up in a toilet. But I didn't make it into the toilet, I had no excuse. I was literally over the toilet like, like about to puke. And then I guess in my brain, I was so drunk, I thought it would be funny to turn my head at the last second and puke into the garbage can. And instead, I turned my head at the last second and puked onto the wall. My friend woke me up in the morning and was like, clean that up. And I was like, I'm not cleaning up someone else's puke. He's like, you did that. And I didn't even remember it. This is not a bragging moment. That was one of my low moments in life. Although the night was fun. So take that as a cautionary tale. Don't drink too much. Be responsible. Halloween greed. Here's a family. These adults with their young children are going and ransacking this giant bowl of candy. It's called the honor system and you're destroying it. What are you trying to teach your children? Oh, your children are going to grow up with no morals just because of your greed for candy. I mean, you got to think. What are my children gonna do when they get older? Are they learning from me? Maybe I should set a good example as an adult. Oh, sometimes I think that parenting is hard for me because I care too much. I would never let my children do that. I'd make them go back and put it back. And apologize. I do it to blow off steam. Penn State professor arrested for having sex with his dog after getting caught on trail camera. What in the hell? You don't even do it in the privacy of your own home? You take your dog for a walk out to the woods and you have your way with him? Get a better hobby. This isn't a good hobby, sir. Maybe do some crocheting. Play some video games. You sick fuck. Take that dog away. Imagine pulling up your trail cam and being like, oh man, there must have been some deer walking past today. Let me check it out. And you see this guy having sex with his dog. Holy shit. Actually, don't imagine that. But that poor person who had to see that. I have a buddy who has trail cams. I hope he's never subjected to anything like that. If you were revamping the human body and you were to give boobs an actual useful function instead of just sex appeal, what would you have them do? Maybe just keep them the same. You know what I would have you do is educate yourself on what boobs are actually for. Look, boobs have a function, alright? Don't be so dumb. This is obviously a person who loves boobs a lot. How can you love boobs so much and not know what their main function is? Clearly they're used as a purse for your wallet when you go to the club and you don't have pockets. The people making the club dresses never think about the women. I know there's some women out there that are like, he gets it. Yeah, he gets it. Pockets on a dress are something a woman really appreciates. Anyway, that was just a joke about putting boobs. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Come up to your screen real quick. Try not to be a part of the pandemic of stupidity. And boop. Gotcha. Go and check out my merch real quick. I got some good stuff over there. I'm going to add something new soon. I'm not sure what, but I'm going to figure it out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/FLuffeeTalks. Thanks for watching. Bye.